Hello everyone and welcome back to another Let's Play series. This time I actually wanted to do something different, and instead of doing a blind Let's Play, I'm going to do something that I played previously, and it's Persona 4 Golden. Played previously is maybe a bit far-fetched because I played Persona 4 back in the day, but it was not the golden version because there wasn't any golden version when I played it. I played the original Persona 4, and yeah, I don't know. I didn't check what's the difference between the normal one and the golden one. Maybe we'll get some additional missions or some additional days, because for those who don't know, Persona actually sets you on a timetable. And your main quest, you have to do your main quest and additional side quests, if I can say so myself, and social stuff based on a timetable. It mostly is school days. It was the same for Persona 3, 4, and well, the 5th one. So yeah, I'm just adjusting some settings. I adjusted them before I started recording. I set the background music to 3. I don't know how well will that, well, maybe we'll do 2. I don't know how well will that make me, how well I'll be heard over that, because I don't want it to muffle what I say. And everything I went with standard. It's interesting to see how will the graphics look in contrast to the PS2 version. So yeah, I guess we'll start now. No more? Yeah, why not? Oh, so it's kinda like Persona 5, if I recall. It also had that. Okay. Yes, reasonable. So yeah, and also, I played the game. I don't remember if there was a difficulty setting, but I guess I went with normal. I didn't go with a hard setting the first time, but why not? I did Persona 5 on the hardest that I could choose at the beginning, because I know there was a DLC with a maniac mode or something like that later on, but I didn't have that DLC, so I started on the vanilla hardest mode there, and it wasn't that bad. It's actually only hard at the beginning. After you get more personas and access to more mechanics and skills, spells, it gets quite easier, you know? So, I'm wondering, I will either go with hard or very hard. Huh. Do you hate yourself or are supremely self-confident? Well, guess I'll go with, that would be the first one. Definitely not supremely confident, but I don't know if I'll get the very hard one. Shin Megami games and Persona games are quite notorious for some BS mechanics, especially the Shin Megami games. You know, sometimes when you start a battle you can basically die in the first turn because instant death and other stuff. I don't know what's the difference between hard and very hard, to be honest, and I don't know if I can change that during the game, so I wonder which one to choose. Strength of heart that never gives in, so that kinda seems like I would need luck to pass some battles at least, so maybe we'll go with hard this time. Yeah, why not? Oh, I can change it, so maybe we'll go with very hard. Yeah, why not? So let's go with very hard. Okay, so for those who don't know, the Persona games do have actually quite a bit of exposition, and especially at the beginning of the game. It's not infrequent that you start the game, the regular story, and with every mechanics at your disposal after, I don't know, about 2 hours or something like that. Depends on how quickly you read the story and something like that. Something like that. And yeah, like that. So you have been warned, viewers. Okay, so for those who haven't played, this would be Igor. He is the master of the Velvet Room, as you can hear, and more on him when we meet him inside the game, so...
Ah, it seems we have a guest with an intriguing destiny.
Well, yeah, could say so.
My name is Igor.
Likewise, I'm delighted to.
Delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
That is also a familiar thing for those who played Persona games. Basically, in every game we have this sort of thing. I didn't play the first Persona, I did play the second one, the Innocent Sin version, if I remember correctly, on the PSP, and the third one, fourth one, and the fifth one, and they do have Velvet Rooms, but there isn't always Igor in them, if I remember correctly, or is there? In the second one there were more than Igor inside, and in the first one I don't recall. I thought there was Philemon, but maybe I am wrong in that.
That only those who are bound by a contract may enter. It may be that such a fate awaits you in the near future.
Well, could be. Mine as well.
Now then, why don't you introduce you?
Oh yeah, so we can name our protagonist. He does have a canon name, which is present in the Persona animation. But sure as hell don't remember that one, so I will go with mine. Oh, maybe not. I think I will go with the one I go most in Persona games. I don't know why. I started it with the third one, I think, or in the fourth one when I first played it. That's the first name I go with. That's the last name. So I do forget that in Japan you start with your last name and then your first name. At least that's what those games and mangas present for us, and that's kind of unnatural for me because, well, from where I'm from, talking to someone going by their last name first and then their first name is kind of really, really formal, and it's quite frequent when you go to various not only legal but government facilities. So yeah, that's kinda unnatural for me. So, no, I think I will go with... how do I name my guys in Persona? You know what? It's been so long, I can't remember. It's been quite a while since I played the fifth one. I think I'll just go with this, and... I'll abbreviate my username, and... it kinda looks okay, so yeah. Let's proceed. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, picking very hard, but well, let's see how it goes. Let's take a
look into your future, shall we?
I still have my notes from when I played the PS2 version.
Do you
I believe somewhere on my PC. I did find my old Excel sheet with demon fusions, Persona fusions.
Each reading is done with the same
I have some notes from the third Persona and the fourth one. So, yeah.
Life itself follows the same principles,
So
doesn't it?
that's one of the main features of Persona, that the personas, the demons, you could say, from Shin Megami, that you can summon, are
The tower in the
correspond
upright
to
position
the
represents the
tarot
immediate
cards.
future. It seems
So,
a terrible
well,
catastrophe is
they call them
imminent.
Arcana, if I remember correctly. So basically, all the demons fall into different Arcana
The card
categories.
indicating the future beyond that is...
So let's say one demon corresponds to one Arcana, then the other one to the other. And for some demons, you need to unlock
the moon in the upright position.
stuff in the corresponding Arcana to get access to them. And we do that by playing, you may have heard about it, the sim portion of the game. And
This card
that's
represents
the social
hesitation
stuff, where you
and
spend time with your
mystery.
friends, talk with them, do some
very
activities.
interesting indeed.
And every
It seems you will encounter a
major
misfortune
character
at your
that you encounter
destination, and a
is
great mystery
has
will be imposed upon you.
an
In
Arcana
the coming days, you will enter into a contract of
that
some
corresponds
sort,
with him.
after which you will
So
return
developing
here.
your friendship or social links
The coming
will
year
unlock
is a
additional
turning point
stuff
in your
like
destiny.
additional
If the mystery
skills
goes unsolved,
or
your future
something
may
like that,
be
and
forever
additional Arcana
lost.
levels, which result in being able to summon more personas. Well, it depends on the game,
My
because
duty is to
the fifth
provide
one
assistance
actually
to our
unlocked
guests to
maneuvers
ensure that
and other
does not
skills.
happen.
So yeah, I don't remember how it was in the fourth one. Need to do a quick refresher about that.
I have neglected to introduce my assistant to you.
What was her name in this this part? Elizabeth, was it?
This
No,
is
Margaret.
Margaret. She is a resident of this
Elizabeth
place,
was in the
like
third one,
myself.
if I recall. Correct me on that, viewers.
My name is Margaret. I am here to accompany you through
Also,
your
the
journey.
voice acting is really good here. And the one thing that I like the most about Persona
We shall
games
attend
is
to
the
details
soundtrack.
another
So
time.
yeah, I hope you will get to hear some really awesome tracks.
Until then.
Most of the Persona games have a really nice jazzy soundtrack to them, and it fits quite well, to be honest. I really like the Persona 5 soundtrack. Also, okay, that's... Well, that's a beginning. Yeah, I switched on the subtitles to make it easier for everyone. And yeah, the sim part of the Persona games is something that, from what I read, the community is quite split on. Because those who started with Shin Megami games, and I think I also did start with the Shin Megami game, don't like the social part of the Persona games, especially the die-hard fans, as they prefer dungeon crawling, because Shin Megami Tensei was an old-school dungeon crawler, for the most part, and regarded for its high difficulty. So yeah. And now we have a backstory of our protagonist. So, as is frequent in Persona series, our main protagonist transfers schools because of some events. I won't spoil you what those events are, we'll get to know them once the story progresses. I think the second one didn't have a transfer student. The second one had a... Yeah, it was local to the school, no transfer students. I'm wondering how I will split the episode, because yeah, this will take some time, because we need to get some exposition here. And those two that we see here, we'll be seeing quite a lot of them, dear viewers.
Should we go soon?
Yeah, it's just about.
And regardless of what you see now, the story of Persona games gets a really dark twist along the way, so yeah. for the most part, they're trying to lull us into a false sense of story here, reality, that it's a really happy-go-lucky story with everything going good and great and everything colorful, but I assure you it's nothing like that. And you'll see it soon. No, the graphics are quite a lot more crisp than on the
Hey, over
original
here.
version that I played. I nearly forgot how this game looked.
Well, you're more handsome in person than in your
Been
photo.
some years since I last seen it. Oh, well, thank you.
Welcome to Inaba. I'm Ryotaro
So,
Dojima.
this is
I'll be
Dojima.
looking after you.
And he'll be our guardian, if I can say
Let's see.
so.
I'm your mother's younger brother, and that about sums it up.
Yeah, and in this game, in this entry in the series, he is actually related to us in some way, as you can see. Nice to meet you, good man.
You probably don't remember, but we've met. I've changed your diapers before, you know?
Well, much obliged, but yeah, do not remember that. And this is his
here's my
daughter.
daughter. Come on, Nanako. Introduce yourself to your cousin.
Nanako is quite a sweet little girl.
Hello.
Well, guess she's shy.
What are you so shy for? Ow!
Both she and Dojima Senior will, I think, will have a corresponding arcana. I think she has, but I don't remember if he has.
Well then.
So yeah,
Let's get going. My car's over there.
and then let's go.
Hey,
I don't remember this girl.
you dropped this.
Well, judging by the art she has, she is a major character, but was she in the original? I really don't remember.
Whatever. All I did was pick it up.
Maybe this is something from the Golden. Because the Persona updates
What's wrong?
tend to add additional characters and additional extended time to do the story in, and bonus story missions, if I can say it like that. From what I remember, the most recent one, the 5th one, had an update called Royal, and the Royal added one additional character and some extended time added to the game, and one additional dungeon, if I recall. So maybe it's the same thing here. We get to see the little town that we will be
Hi. Welcome to Mole.
living in. Also,
Can you go to the bathroom by yourself?
no, just let them talk. Also, if you were wondering why there was a little break
It's in the back to your left.
videos,
I know.
I actually was sick and my voice got hit quite hard.
Are you taking a trip?
I'm not quite healthy yet,
No, we just went
but
to
I
pick
do
him up.
sound a bit
We
better.
just moved here from
Well,
the
a
big
lot
city.
better than a week ago.
City, huh?
So yeah.
Fill up my car
Also,
while
if
you're at
I
it.
remember,
Regular's fine.
this attendant will be
Right away, sir.
will be important to the story later on.
Good time as any for a smoke.
Don't know if important is the right word, but
Are you in high
we
school?
will be reviewing this event in the future.
Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here?
Well, I don't think so.
There's so little to do. I'm sure you'll get bored fast.
Well,
You'll
this-
either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs.
And I concur, this is what we will be doing.
Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now.
Oh yeah, important was the wrong word. I think this is part of the part-time work that we can do.
Give it some
That's
thought,
why I
why don't
remembered
you?
it.
We don't mind if you're a student.
Also, it's quite loud on my headphones, so I'm not quite used to when I can talk and when not. I'll see when I publish the
Oh,
first video,
I should get back to work.
because I don't want to get muffled. Get my voice muffled when I talk when they're speaking, and I don't know if it's too loud now or if it's a little bit on the quiet side. So let's check out Nanako. Oh, something's not right.
Are you okay?
Yeah, that was nothing.
Did you get car sick?
I mean, what could possibly be happening to our protagonist?
You don't look too good.
Those who played before could actually sense what's happening here. Because it is quite frequent in Persona titles.
What's wrong? You okay?
Yeah, I think I just felt a little lightheaded from the trip.
That's understandable. It must have been
Yeah.
a long trip for you.
Exactly that.
Why not take a little walk? Get some fresh air. Just
Well, we could do that. That is a good tip. And see what I told you about the soundtrack? It's quite upbeat and really good. Just now wasn't the good answer. We met at the station. Oh. Oh. Well, I think you got your own reasons, so I won't probe you for more. You'll tell me when you're ready. That's fairly empty. Why? Books are cool. Oh, he moves quite fast. Guess that's what you get when you have 60 FPS. He's pounding on something in the back of the store. Shush, everyone. Let's not go there. And don't be thinking anything funny. He's only working there. Yeah, they have a lot of here. In contrast how it looks. June's is a convenience store, if I recall. Convenience store. Can I greet the old woman? Nice to say hello. Huh, well, save the best for last. Save the best for last, but didn't work like that. Yeah, let's leave them be. Can't seem to talk straight today. Don't know if it's because of me being sick still, but yeah. Really? Well, yeah, sounds wacky. Well, that's something you could say about country life, I suppose. And what do we have here? Yeah, let's not go too far. Wouldn't be quite nice. And yeah, let's just save. Hope you won't get beaten too hard on the hardest difficulty. I don't mind reloading and grinding. No, I don't know how you feel about it, viewers. Yeah, let's get back. No, that's really useful. Also, for some more information, Persona games quite frequently give our character, how do I say it, social skills or skills and attributes. Yeah, and those attributes govern our responses or things that we can do during certain events. So one playthrough could be quite different from the other one, especially since we have a New Game Plus option, I believe. And yeah, this is where we'll be living for the next year. And going back to the attributes, when we start a new game, we basically start at the base level of all attributes.
all right.
And
Let's have a toast.
yeah, to pick some options, we need to have a certain level of a certain attribute. And it corresponds to the event taking place. So if someone,
your
let's
mom and
say,
dad
for
are busy as
example, is
always.
being threatened
They're working
or bullied,
overseas, was it?
and we need to have a skill at level, let's say 2 or 3, to intervene and do a brave option to resolve the event, we can only do it if we have that corresponding skill on that level 2 or 3. If not, well, we have to pick one of the other options. And those options actually correspond to points that we get to those attributes, and earning enough points will level up our attributes. So that's something to keep in mind. And while playing normally and casually, you will definitely not max every attribute in a single playthrough. At least when I played the vanilla one, I don't think I had everything maxed. I did have them very high. Maybe didn't have 1 or 2 maxed. I don't remember, it was a long time ago. But continuing on. Yeah, well, they are busy. Well, what can you do?
I know it's
Working
only for a year,
overseas.
but getting stuck in a place like this because of your parents? It's rough being a kid.
Well, not so much. It looks like a nice place, so maybe we'll get a breather.
Well, it's just me and Nanako here, so it'll be nice having someone like
It's
you
definitely quieter than the big city.
around. So long as you're
I
here,
imagine.
you're part of the family. So
Well,
make
thank
yourself
you.
at home.
That's really nice. Thank you for your kindness.
Come on, there's no need to be so
Well,
formal.
that's not that formal. I just wanted to express my gratitude.
Look, you're making Nanako all tense.
No, didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Well, anyway, let's eat.
Well, allow me. Looks lovely.
Ugh, who's calling at this hour? Dojima speaking. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah,
busy.
I see. So where is it?
If I recall, he's a police
Oh.
officer?
All right, I'm on my way.
Something like that.
Looks like I made the right choice to skip the booze.
Yup.
Sorry, but I gotta go take care of some business. Go ahead and eat without me.
Oh.
Uh,
I don't know how late I'll be. Nanako, you help him out.
We'll
Okay.
help her out. She's young. How can you leave everything to her? I guess she's used to it.
it's raining out. What did you do with the...
I already brought it in.
Huh. Good thinking there, Nanako.
All right, well, I'm off.
So let's dig in.
For this week. Next, let's take a look at the hourly breakdown of... With storm clouds moving in from the west,
Oh,
expect rain
shucks,
throughout the day
rain.
tomorrow in most areas.
Let's eat.
Yeah. Can we talk about something? What does your dad do? I don't remember. I thought he was a police officer.
He investigates.
Yeah, huh. So I
like
do have
crime
a
scenes.
good memory. It's... When did this game actually come out? The vanilla one was 2010? 2008? Something like that?
My dad's a detective.
Oh, so he's not a policeman but a detective. Well, my hunch was good.
And now for the local news.
Hit me up.
City Council Secretary Taro Namatame is under fire for an alleged relationship
we
with a
heard in
female
the beginning.
reporter. His wife, Enka ballad sensation Misuzu Hiragi, revealed to this station that she will likely pursue damages.
Can't blame her.
In response, iTelevision has decided to cancel all of announcer Mayumi Yamano's televised appearances. Until allegations of an affair with Mr. Namatame are resolved, she'll remain off the air and
That
out of
could
the
be
public
a reasonable
eye.
approach for the station,
This
I
is boring.
think, because that does damages their image. That does damage their image.
Every day is Customer Appreciation Day. Come see for yourself and get in
What does
touch
that
with
say
our
on the
products.
television? Waku Waku? If I remember my kana, okay. That definitely is a coup. Don't remember the first one. Is it wa? Or is it... let me just concentrate for a moment. That could be a wa. Yeah, I think it is. So, Waku Waku? Huh, okay.
Every day's great at your Junas.
Oh,
Every day's great at your Junas.
please don't.
Aren't you going to eat?
Oh yeah, kinda forgot about it. So let's dig in. Yep. Definitely will. use that feature, especially since we started at very hard. But yeah, viewers, so we're nearly half an hour in, so I think that's reasonable for a first episode and for a start. I hope you like this series, and I hope you will help me out in some parts, and because we may have some trouble, and I could misremember some parts, so additional help without spoiling is something that is quite okay and quite helpful. Forgot the word for it. So yeah, I will be much obliged. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and bye bye.